Hello, everyone. Sorry, let me make sure that this is muted too. I actually have on the other screen, I have it streaming on the other computer so I can keep track of both things. So I hope you guys are enjoying NaNoWriMo. I know I'm actually not doing as well as I usually do with all my words. So there we go. Hope you guys are enjoying. Let's mute that. Sorry I haven't been on for a while and I haven't uploaded. I've actually been doing the calligraphy workshop, and I'll show you what this thing looks like right now. So as you can see, I've got blank spaces I'm trying to fill in. And on top of that, we are helping our friends start, well, they're not starting a gaming business, they actually have a gaming business. We're helping promote it. So I have a lot. Oh, you did not get a good view at that, did you? Sorry. Let me give you a better view of that. Apparently. Let me make sure. There you go. I have a lot down here that I need to fill in. And this is just one episode of the calligraphy workshop for you guys. So I am trying to work as hard as I can on it. And it's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So that's actually why it's taken a bit. But I figured we would get some writing done because I don't know about you, but I need some words. I think I'm about 3,000 away. So how are you guys tonight, and how is your word counts? And you can let me know in the comments, and if you have any questions, and how long you want the first sprint to be, because we can do a warm-up sprint, we could do a very long sprint. It's all up to you. So just let me know in the comments. If not, I'll pick a time. Let me see. I want to say hi to Devin and Nikki and Tamara, or Tamama. I don't know why I keep calling Tamara there. It's Tamama, right? So hello, guys. Let me see. Oh, thank you for supporting the book, Devin. Nice. Speed editing is hard, yeah. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I just every time I see Tamama, I hear Tamara, and so or Tamara. I'm not sure if it's the uh the A or the R sound, because I know you can differ those. So, but yeah, editing is hard. I can tell you that it is. Yeah, and it looks like we've got a Meadow and a Stephanie Whitson. Hello. Oh, nice. On your way home from bowling. It's been so long since I've done any bowling. Okay, so Tamara. All right. I speak, like, my first language was German. I learned it at the same time I learned English. So there's a lot of stuff that we take there. And then I also speak more British American or British English than American English. So I get all my pronunciations wrong. That's why I've got a co-writer who knows more American than I do. All right. It looks like we've got people coming in who's interested, putting together a write-a-thon for the last day of Nano. That sounds fun. I know I'd be interested. Believe me, I need a good Nano there. And just let me know. Just let me know. I don't know if I have an email yet. It's hard for me to keep track of everything. Nice. 26,755 words. You're doing pretty good. Devin. Bowling is like wrestling. Both have pins. Yes, they do. I was actually wrestling with an ex of mine, and I threw him into the wall. It was rather funny. This guy was bigger than me, but I did manage to get the upper hand and throw him. It was fun. Oh, let me see. Let's see if I can do this moderator thing. I'm always hard with this. Let's see. I know you guys taught me it once. Aha, I think I found it. Although you have to forgive me, my computer is being slow because my husband has 10 million tabs up on this computer. Hello, Words Fall. Words Fall. Thank you. Words Fall. Awesome, awesome. It's good to hear that people are doing the words here. Like I said, I will be getting more videos up. I have been. Oh, thank you, Devin. Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to upload. Devin, I think, is the only mod I have at this moment. But as I was showing everyone earlier, and I can re-show since we've got more people. This is what I'm working on right now with the calligraphy workshop. This is actually just the first episode. And all of these are kind of like this. And I've got all these little black spots that I'm trying to smudge. I'm trying to put things together in here. And so it's taking a while because calligraphy is not an easy thing. And I want to make sure that I've got a very good video for you guys. And I don't want to rush it, but yeah, it has taken a month. I'm also helping a business with their YouTube channel grow a bit. So yeah, we should start an AuthorTube Discord. I mean, we got a Facebook one. Why not? Let's see. Let's see. Oop, I was wrong. I will have to figure out, or well, maybe there's a easier way to actually make somebody a moderator. Would be nice. Hello, Glory. Yeah, you're getting ready for bed, and I still have a few hours yet, so I thought I'd do some writing. And I'm actually doing some hybrid writing today. I've got a big chunk of a computer for one of my books that's already been handwritten, and I've got, well, I have a lot of books to write. Needless to say. Um, so I've got a lot to do. And with that said, if anyone wants to drop out, if everyone, sorry, try that again. If people want to say what times they would like, we could do warm-ups. I do not have a clock, so I'm gonna have to like use my phone or something. Ah, I see it. Aha. There you go. Now Meadow's a moderator. See, I knew I was forgetting it. I knew I'd find it somewhere. Knew I'd find it somewhere. Thank you. Forgot about those little dots. I'm planning on doing more of these. I was going to do one on the 1st of November, but I couldn't get the link up in time. And then, of course, the elections came and everything, and I was like, not moving much, you know. If you want to just sprint times, Devin, just don't say like 50 million years, because I think we won't be able to do that. um, I'm also starting to query agents for my book, so I've been working on that too. And my co-writer, who is my husband, is also working on other books for me, since I do the first draft and he does the other drafts. Yes, you do have a wrench. I decided I'd pull out the computer because I need to get some fast writing done. And I can get close to 2,000 words in a sprint if I use my computer. About half that on the hands. And that book is not what we're working on today. But I'll eventually learn how to do timers so that I'll know how to actually put a timer up here. At the moment, I don't know how to do even that. So, well, we'll be here for a while. I kind of think they're going to arm wrestle him out, Devin. I have a feeling they're going to have to arm wrestle him out, so. Yeah, exactly. That might not be till January where they have to kick him out, quite literally. Well, we could do a warm-up of 10 minutes or 15 if you'd like. Sorry, I keep looking over there because it's easier for me to see. Although the chat's up there too. All right, it sounds like we at least have one for 10. So I think we should at least start off with 10. All right. Then I propose, let's see. They're kind of nice. Found an entire box of past notebooks. Were they all stories that you wrote when you were younger? I think at 1:15 we're going to start the warm-up spurt of 10 minutes. So that's we'll be sprinting in 4 minutes. I sadly don't know how to do banners or anything that lets me know, but that means we will end at 1:25. Yeah. So what are you guys writing? If you guys wanna say. Is this what I need? Ah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I write words, Devin. Well, I think we all write words, yes. Do you have a specific genre you like to write? Do you like writing dark stories, happy stories, tragic stories? Hmm. Hmm. Just catching up with the comments. I found out that there is actually a difference, and I see it on the computer before I see it on a StreamYard. Nice, working on a contemporary romance. I've never been able to do a contemporary romance. Everything becomes fantasy horror based for me. I like a lot of dark stories. This is actually my first write-in sprint, live write-in. So, you can leave me a comment or at least something saying what I did wrong and what I'm doing okay with. I don't know. I think as long as I'm putting sprints, it might make people happy. All right, one more minute and then we're going to start for 10. Well, that's beautiful. Give me one moment. I actually need to bring my continuous glucose monitoring system back. So give me one moment. All right, I'm back, and it looks like I am back for our first sprint. So this is going to be for 10 minutes. It will end at 1:25, and make sure you've got your hydration going on, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, we're going to start right now. All right, that's time. You guys want to say how much you were able to get out? Let me see what I've got. Aha, there we go. So I got 333 words that sprint. I think that's pretty good for a starting sprint. Always remember to save your words so you don't have the gremlins taking them from you. I think editing counts in words. I mean, I have actually used Nano to edit an entire book, and I just counted those words, so it made sense for me. Okay, Stephanie, yeah, I'm at least going to do this for another hour unless people trickle out. I go to bed at like 3 or 4, so I figure this is like 2:30, 3 o'clock type of thing. Unless, of course, I become the only person here, and then I will just end it when I end it. I am definitely a night owl, so. Ah, video editing is a little different, yeah. Yeah, too bad we can't edit the words we are saying in our videos. I don't think it's the same, yeah. Night owl too, yeah. I find it's easier, it's less distracting. During the day, my husband has work because he's a teacher, and I have a cat that's very rambunctious. Right now, he's sleeping. So, 82 words is still good, definitely. I think any words work. So, we're good with that, especially for warm-ups. Nice. So it sounds like I should be hosting more of these night owl write-ins. I see a lot of write-ins, but most of them are during the day, and I'm I'm okay with them, but I definitely prefer to write when it's dark, when the sun goes down. That is my time to write. It's always been that way. May or may not be because I write horror. All right, let's see. Let me know when you guys want to do another sprint. If not, sprints and breaks, that works for me. Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up because like you're supposed to be at 1500 and I'm unfortunately not at 1500 at this moment. I don't think I'm in a bad position, but just not at where I need to be. I should count every letter I write though. That's what I should do. Okay, so Tamama says she's ready to go whenever. I mean, I could always just do a full hour of writing. Believe me, I'll pull a sprint that long. I don't have any problems with that. Sorry, my camera froze on my end, so I'm trying to figure out if it. There we go. It's like really weird on my end, but it looks like it's moving. Oh, looks like I was able to cut it off. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. It's like it had frozen on my end, so I was going, is it still there? Is it not? Right. I actually like longer sprints, honestly, to Mama. I am very much into long long sprints. It doesn't bother me at all. But then again, I tend to write anywhere between 8 and 12 hours. I'm gonna kind of loosen this a bit because it's a bit warm. Ugh, cashmere is very warm. This is a very warm thing. But yeah, I mean, I and that's why words fall that I don't sit there and tell people, yes, we're going to go for umpteenth amount of time, because I know not everyone wants to go with that steady constant just writing and writing type of thing. I try to vary it. I think it's a lot easier when you have somebody with you to talk to, because if not, you're like, what do I say now? That's okay, Nikki. You don't have to talk and chat. It's quiet anyways. It's kind of a chill. Like, I was really surprised how many people keep coming in and out, because I honestly was like, who's all going to be up? Who's going to actually be up and doing this? It's good to see that I'm not the only night out. Well, I mean, that's pretentious to think that I'd be the only night owl in the entire world to write. That's stupid. I mean, the one of the writers I like the most, Brandon Sanderson, and he actually writes till, I think he starts at 2 a.m. or no, maybe he starts at midnight and he writes until like 4 a.m. I mean, some people just like the nighttime more. All right, let's see. I'm trying to think if it's better to start another sprint. Give me how long you guys might want to do another sprint. If not, I'll pull something out. And I'm trying to think on, do I want to do one at 135 or 140? I like having somewhat even numbers, even though 35 is not an even number. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Tamama. 20 minutes is always a good classic. I was thinking 20 or 25. So I don't think I can do 140 minutes at 0140, but I can do the 20. Let's see. I heard 20 minutes first. So let's do 20 at 40, because then that can bring us straight up to the hour, which would be nice. It's definitely encouraging that there's a lot of people here, because then it makes me, I've been kind of going back and forth. Should I do sprints? Even before NaNoWriMo, I was like, should I do late night sprints? Who would actually be in? Because I know I stay up a lot at night, but I see a lot of sorry, I was calculating that to mom. I was like, wait a minute, no, I don't think so. Um, but I wasn't 100% sure who would actually want to, or who would be up at this time. Most of the sprints I see start ending at like midnight, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes, because I think other people who do their writing stuff, they should have writers, people joining them too. But I've also seen people do two different writing sprints at once, as long as they've got two different computers. Oh, that makes sense though, Stephanie. I do not have any kids, but I get too distracted in the daytime. I have I've got a few writers groups that I'm around, and we do Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So it's harder for me to try to do any writing when I've got all these things. Although I am participating in a lot of NaNoWriMo Zoom meetings, so I do get writing done. I also have a slight addiction to video games like Skyrim and stuff, so yeah, they call to me a lot during the daytime. But my husband and I have a thing. I have to either write in the daytime or the nighttime. One or the other. It needs to get done. So as long as it gets done, he doesn't care. Let's see the time. Yep. So about 4 more minutes, and then we will do a 20-minute sprint, and that'll bring us up to the hour. So if you guys want to share what you're writing, for Nano, I have several things on the docket. I'm doing short stories that are sci-fi and horror based. A lot of them deal with artificial pancreas and how they can go wrong. See, here's one of them. And I do a lot of futuristic histories about them and things like that. I also have Grim Reaper horror stories, campfire mythology horror stories, and this one on the computer is actually an edit. I'm editing this off of the Camp NaNoWriMo one that I was doing, and this is about a Grim Reaper that decides to retire from reaping and becomes a life coach to humans because she, in her infinite wisdom, believes that she understands how humans work. Let's see. I'll have to look at that registration because that sounds interesting. I am fine with hosting a late night sprint. Like, I can definitely do late night. Let me see. See if I can open this in a different tab. There we go. So I can look at it later. Working on a sequel to your book called Project Storm. Nice. Now, do you label them Project Storm because that's a working title, or is it the actual title that you're going to go with? Nice. What type of fan fiction, Tamama? I don't know. It could be a series I know. I'm not very good at knowing series. In 2 minutes before the next sprint. Let's see. Nice. There's only one fan fiction I've really written. Well, okay, I did write an alternate ending for Animorphs because the ambiguous ending was kind of frustrating me, although I normally like ambiguous endings. Um, but my recent one is about Dragon Age 3 going into the hypothetical for Dragon Age 4. See, now I'm trying to translate it, but I don't really know it. Not that anime that should be spoken of because it's evil. I don't know if I know the novels, but let's see. The actual title will be Storms of Today. Nice. Now let's see, I've got one title. Let me see. I've got one title in here called Scars in Black, and that's about Grim Reapers. I've been writing Grim Reapers for a very long time. That was actually what got me my first agent, but I've retired the book for now. So you say you write urban fantasy, but this is contemporary? Or was that somebody else? Oh goodness, now I'm getting everything. Ah, That sounds very familiar. I wonder if I've actually seen the evil anime, as you called it. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I was thinking that. I was wondering if Storms of Today is fantasy. I was wondering if it had anything to do with the magic system. But it does look like it's 1:40, so we're gonna want to start our sprint. You can still answer things in the comments, obviously. I would never stop anyone from typing. But it looks like we are going to start writing. So let's see, I can do this. 5, 4, 3, yeah, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that is the hour. How did everyone do? Let's see what I did here. It's hard when you're trying to figure out where did you stop last. Oh, I think I was here. Not too bad. I did 636. Most of it is I'm actually free. I'm free forming this scene because it was a scene that wasn't written in the original, and I've changed the way of the book enough that I've have to add new scenes to it. That's good to Mama. Progress is progress. Definitely a good thing. Whew. All right. Unfortunately, this is coming up. If anyone has worn cashmere, this is a cashmere, it's an embroidered cashmere blend that I got from a man from Tibet, actually. He had a kiosk here last Christmas, and it's really warm. It works well for cold weather, but not too well when you've got a house that is a bit heated. Although I think I've got the AC on, I'm not sure. So, how did everyone do? And for those of you who've just joined, welcome. We're probably going to do at least one more hour of this. As I was saying, I'm either going to do an hour or I'm going to do until everyone leaves. But I needed to try to catch up because I'm a bit behind in Nano right now. Nice. Stephanie said she wrote 250 words and finished the chapter. That's always a good thing. Sorry, if you hear the stuff in the background, I just have my phone's telling me things, and I can't actually put StreamYard on my computer because it kicks me out all the time. So the phone is what I've got. Finishing a chapter is always good, and I saw you were talking about how this is sequel to the published novel. Is what type of genre is it? I'm curious. I like to. I'm always curious about that, about what people write. I was enjoying. So I've got my Grim Reaper girl. She decided that she needs to change her clothing because she her newest client is this guy who actually used to host poetry readings at the morgue she bought. She actually bought a morgue and turned it into um, a life coach office because she thinks that a morgue will make people feel happier about life. So that's her little thing, and um, he decided he wanted to come and meet the new person who's in charge of the morgue and found out she was wearing pink and yoga pants and was like, you're not really dressed the way you probably should be. So she went into a place that's similar to Hot Topic, although I didn't actually call it that, is trying to find clothes that work for her. And though she is several millennia old, because she's a Grim Reaper, what she knows about humans, aside from killing them, that is everything she found watching soap operas and things like Divorce Court and Cheers and all these little programs that definitely are not are not accurate about humans. And one thing that I had was let's see. I'll share. As I made my way to the back room where the man indicated, I slipped a business card out and slid one corner under the orange pot that housed flower-looking pens made of green duct tape. I bumped into a few people to make it look like it was an accident and that I was clumsy. Clumsy people were always overlooked. And she even goes into, let's see, Black decorated every wall with hordes of t-shirts, straining to gain the attention of shoppers with bright colors and loud, vulgar statements. Most of them appeared to be hip, and for a much younger crowd than I presumed Mr. Freeman ran with. But they were something cute to wear if I tried to waltz into a club. A club! Another place to get more clients. From watching Cheers and some 90s movies about mini adults in clubs, the humans were practically salivating for a life coach. Sex, drugs, drinking. I can't imagine any of that was a permanence one wanted to find in life. They were all full of fleeting enjoyment and hollow, broken promises. After all, I have had to visit those establishments on several occasions to take people to the other side. So that's her track now, is that she needs to go to clubs to gather more people and save their unfortunate souls. Adult contemporary coming of age, that's nice. I always find those are fun to read. I could never write them myself personally, but I do enjoy, especially when I want to read a book. It depends on what it's about, but a lot of times I like to read certain ones. I enjoy reading books about writers and problems with writing, or you know, I have a problem with billionaire romances and office people romances because it's fun to kind of get into the tension and awkwardness of working with somebody and going, I might actually have feelings for you and I shouldn't. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy too. If anyone wants to write, share what they wrote, I can always read it from the chat. And if anyone has any suggestions of another sprint and how long, just let me know. I'm actually getting burned by my laptop, but that's what happens when you have it on your legs. Let's see. If nobody suggests anything, I'll probably say 2:15 for probably another 20 minutes. I mean, that would put us 35 after. But I'll let you guys also decide. Yeah, the unfortunate souls reminds me of Ursula. Yeah, poor unfortunate souls. Yeah, it's okay if they get mad at me. I'm not monetized. But I I understand. She definitely feels like humans. They all need help. I mean, she was alive during the bubonic plague. They all need help. All right, Mama's gonna start writing the sprint. I know I want to start at 2:15. I like to give people a little bit of time to relax, get up, go to the bathroom, get drinks, something to get, moving. Last sentence from the previous stream is Part of him is crying out for the reprieve of deciding whether bright marigold or sunshine was a happier shade of identical yellow. I like that. Oh, I think I think mixed tenses is such a difficult thing. I have I have had I've had it where I'll start in past and then some things get in present. What's hard with this book is that she kind of flits between past and present with her thoughts. So I have to make sure, okay, because she kind of breaks the fourth wall. This is more written in more of a chick lit contemporary style, contemporary comedy chick lit style. And if you read chick lit books, you'll see that they break the fourth wall a lot and they start talking to their audience. It wasn't something I was going to do. It was actually a suggestion from my former agent. So I thought, okay, we can have her break the fourth wall a bit. I don't know. My co-writer will probably do something with it too, because he has a bit more of a stringency than I do, which is fine. I need somebody to be able to do that. Now, are you seeing the mixed tenses with your writing or just with writing in general? Because, like I said, tenses definitely get mixed up. I know it can be very difficult. Nice. We have 7 people watching, so looks like we have a good crowd for the night. And definitely let me know if you want me to continue doing these. Um, I am actually prepared to do them every single day in Nano if you want. I really like this is my writing time every day. So I'm going to be writing this time or not, whether I live sprint it and show it or I don't. Because I really don't see too many live sprints this late. Let's see, in this one, because I'm trying to do present tense. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, writing in present tense, especially when you're used to writing in past tense, it's very easy to do wrong or to slip into the tense that you're used to writing. I don't like present tense, so I don't ever write in it. If written well, it's very fun because it really puts you inside the head of the right of who's telling the story, and I like it. But I see a lot of people don't know how to do it. Yes, please. Are you saying that I should do these like every night? Is that what you're saying, Stephanie? Like I said, I'm up for it because I'm gonna write regardless. It just depends on if I write with an audience here writing with me or not. Okay. When we finish with this sprint, I will probably still stop at 3-ish, unless you guys convince me to go a little later. Uh, just because it still takes about an hour or two to actually go to bed. I swear I'm like playing with my phone till 5 in the morning and going, why? I need to sleep. But yeah, once we finish this stream, I'll go on StreamYard and I'll book the next one for tomorrow. Why not? Like I said, I have nothing to do except for writing. Okay. That's at least 2 people, so I'll definitely do it. All night long. No, I do still need to sleep as much as people would like. Or I should say, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me that. I think my husband would have a cow more than me because he'll come up and go, "Why are you still here?" Plus, I also have other obligations I have to do in the daytime. So Well, it looks like we are at 2:15, and I was going to say we are going to do 20, so we'll be back here at 2:35, and that'll be it. We're starting in 5, 4, here we go again, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's time. Make sure your documents are all saved. You don't want the gremlins to come in. It is after midnight now, so feeding them would let the night white turn evil. And let me know how you did. I did 379 that time. I'm adding a lot of new scenes versus what I was writing in the summer because I changed it. I was doing it first as a large mystery plot. And even though the mystery is still in there at this moment, it is not as big as it was. So I'm adding new scenes and changing things. And now she has a poetry reading with a whole bunch of goth kids coming up, and she's decided that they're now her clients. As long as they're going to use her facilities, she's going to make sure they sign a contract. I keep playing with my laptop because it's rather hot. Exactly 200. Nice. I like when I like when it's an even word. I don't know. Maybe I'm like Monk and I have to have things exact. You should see what it is when I try to get gas and stuff. I'll buy extras just to make sure it's exact. Mine wasn't really exact in this, but that's okay. I have done that though in my sprints. I've literally added more words just to make it an even number. For all of you guys that are just joining, welcome. I'm planning on doing this at least until 3. Some people might be able to convince me to go a little longer, but it seems like I might actually be doing this every day. Seems like I've got enough feedback that people want 1 a.m. sprints every day, so that works for me. It looks like we have Simon Finn. Welcome. I didn't see you earlier, and they got 269 words. Awesome. Stephanie got 238. She says not bad for the start of a new chapter. I know. I started a new chapter just a few moments ago, so understandable. I won't always be writing on the computer either, because I do prefer I prefer handwriting. My co-writer wants more things to edit, so I have to get the next book out to him. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say hi. That's okay, Simon. It's fine. See, it looks like we have another person just woke up. Welcome. Is it Ayane or Aya? If you could tell me how it's pronounced so that I don't, butcher it. But welcome. I'm a night writer, so I tend to write anywhere from 11 p.m. all the way to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It really depends. And the first one, Ayane. Okay, good. I got it right. I look at it and that's how it looks in my head. So I always like to make sure. This was kind of a last minute thing. I decided earlier today that I would do a 1 o'clock in the morning sprint because I don't see many of them going on. And I'm hearing back from people that they would like me to do more of these. So I can probably do it every day unless something comes up. And then if it goes well with Nano, I might decide to keep doing it past Nano. That was something I was thinking about when I started my channel. I just was kind of like, how many people would even be up? I write better at night, so I'm always here. I know we've got some people that do like the 5 a.m. writers. Well, I'm the one who goes to sleep at 5, and I just write in the daytime or the nighttime. Nighttime is daytime for me. So the question is, do you guys want to do one more sprint? I mean, we've got new people here, so I mean, we could always do more sprints. And do you guys want, like, I can, if you want, I could extend it to 3:30. We can write for like another hour if you'd like. Well, sort of an hour. 10 minutes past that. But just let me know. I'm thinking 2:45 or 2:50 we can do another sprint, and you can tell me if you want it to be a smaller sprint or if you want to continue with the 20-minute. I do like to give some time, again, just letting everyone who's just joining us, I do like to give time for people to, um, relax, get some food, get drink, walk around, stuff like that. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go get some more water since I am completely out. And this is 33 ounces, so I definitely drank it all. Let's see. We could definitely do 20. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. And I know this is probably one of the first streams, if anyone's been with me, that I'm actually not wearing a costume. Normally I wear them. Just it was one of those, let's just throw stuff on and come on in. Let's see. Do we want to start at 2:45 or do we want to start at 2:50? 2:45 is in 2 minutes. And what I'll do for anyone who found me through the NaNoWriMo is I'll just put it on the calendar every night that I'll be sprinting. I will have to set it all up. Okay, 2:45 is good. I'll have to set it all up and make sure I put each link onto the calendar, because I don't think everyone's subscribed to me from Nano, so oh, so if you go to the NaNoWriMo site, um let me see if I can pull it up. Ah, sorry. The calendar that I'm using on the NaNoWriMo is actually for Maryland writers, because that's where I'm centered at. It's my home region. We actually put up in our calendars, we put up links to sprints from Zoom chats to Discord. We're very active in Maryland. You can join it even if it's not your region, if you want to join that to get the calendars. If not, I will and you're subscribed to me, I will have them here as well. So you could always just, I'm gonna have them up too. I'm just trying to help others who might be like me and write at night. I'll also post them on the Discord. I have a Discord. I'm with the Maryland Writers Discord, but if we have an Author Tubers Discord, I can post them up there too. So yeah, that's the calendar I'm referring to. Let's see. Let me see if I can get to. I have to try to get my computer to comply, but I might be able to get the actual Nano link up, the calendar site. But I don't know. Taking a bit of time. All right. Well, it is time for us to do another sprint. It'll be another 20-minute sprint. And if this uploads, I will put the link to the NaNoWriMo calendar. Just so you know, it is for Maryland, but I don't think we care if you join. I mean, I think I'm still part of the North Carolina region, and I don't live there anymore. So it'll be all Eastern time. Alrighty. Well, this will be another 20 minutes. So we'll reconvene at 6 after the hour. And then if you want, we can do one more sprint. I do want to make sure that I get off at least by 3:30 because I do need to try to sleep. I do. So just let me know. All right. I should be like this. Sprint. Alrighty, that is time. So how did you guys do? I got 756 on that one. I think I hit a stride. I take this thing off while it's still burning my lap. I really wish I could use all the words. I've done about 19,000 in that one, but not all of them were done for November, so I'm not going to. And do you guys want to do one more sprint before 3:30, or do you just want to talk? It's all quiet here. My husband's asleep. My cat's asleep. So, and we don't have any television in the living room. We just have 600 books. This is only a few of our shelves, actually. We're book people. All right, let's see. So Mama got 322. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So what I love about write-ins is it just helps you, hopefully break through your strides and just write. I always tell people the purpose of NaNoWriMo, even though they say 50,000 words, is really just to get yourself in a daily writing habit. By just doing it that way and just going, okay, I'm going to write every day, then you don't start feeling bad if you don't make the 50K. Of course, even if you're not doing nano, you can always join in. I mean, I wouldn't sit there and tell people that they can't come in just because they're not doing NaNoWriMo. And it looks like we have at least 8 people participating, which means that there's at least interest to keep doing this. So that's pretty cool. I honestly admit that I thought I would be the only person sprinting. No problem, Tamama. Thank you for staying here for a bit, and I understand about, needing to check out and write something. Now, believe me, I understand. It takes me about an hour to unwind too, so I'll definitely be doing that as well. Almost half a page. Awesome. Are you handwriting as well? I normally handwrite. Like I show people, this is what I've been working with. So like that. I'm doing a collection of things this nano. I'm I'm also, like, I was apologizing earlier today because, I haven't uploaded for quite some time, and that's because I've been working on my calligraphy workshops for people. So that's going to be dropping down, and that is a huge undertaking. Well, thank you for coming by and stopping by to Mama and doing some writing. And yeah, it sounds like I'm gonna be doing this. The only time I'm not is well, Saturdays I may and may not. I have D&D all day. Like I have so many games during Saturday, and we normally don't end till about midnight 30 to 1 o'clock in the morning. And I might want to take that day and just relax, but I'm not sure because I do like to write. So nice. Like to handwrite first page. I handwrite all of my first drafts and then I go back and put it on my computer. That's why I've got the laptop out right now because I'm doing I'm doing one of my books. My Grim Reaper Life Coach book is in the laptop at the moment, and then I have short stories in this book, and this book, and this book. And that's the other thing I'm doing for Nano is working on short stories. So let's see. Anyone else have any other sprint? Any words? Does anyone want to do another sprint, or I can just, you know, sit here and talk, or I can end the stream? I think we've gotten in, what, at least 4 sprints? Yeah, I know some of you guys know that I'll go on to Charlie's channel on Fridays, and we'll do some sprinting, and then we'll just talk with a lot of people for a couple of hours. But my sprints will be primarily sprints because that I need to get writing in. So okay, now I will at we'll do at 3:15 we will do one final 20-minute sprint. That'll bring us a little bit over the 3:30 mark, but after that I will have to bow out to get some sleep, but I think I can be persuaded for that. And make sure you guys are hydrating. Nice, Jacqueline. This is going to be our last sprint for me. I start at 1 in the morning Eastern time, in America, but I will be doing these because I'm a night writer. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're not gonna say hi to the people? Sorry. Seeing if my Maine Coon would come over here, but I don't think he wants. Come here. Come here. But yeah, there's a lot of people that don't do overnight writing sprints in America, so I am trying to get more of them. And if it works really well for Nano, I might continue this after Nano because I write in the night regardless of who's here. So he's just staring at me. He woke up from his nap. He's a pretty big cat, so we have 2 minutes before the last sprint, and that'll go for 20 minutes. I got you now. I got you now. He moved it a bit. So this is Asheron, for anyone who's never met him. See if I can get him to actually look at you guys. Hey, Ash. It's okay, buddy. His name is Asheron Parthenopus. He is my main coon. Show what camera. But yeah, if anyone who wants to come in, you don't have to be working on Nano. Believe me, this is anyone who wants to write words is welcome. Honey, 1 more minute, I got it ready. You cannot stay on my left this time. I know. So I'm gonna let you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, he's a mini me. He's only 10 pounds versus the 30 that they can get. Right. Ah, told you can't stay on my lap. I have to do one more sprint. All right, so it is 3:15, so we're gonna start the sprint. I may or may not write. It depends on him at this moment. So we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those words, guys. All right, that is the final sprint. How did everyone do? I got 372 for that sprint, and I got 2,140 for the total of the write-in. So I got a good chunk of words, and I'm glad for that. Very productive. My other computer decided it was going to die because it got too hot, which happens. So if you guys are typing and I haven't seen it yet, it's just because the chat here on StreamYard is rather slow, actually. All right, 205, nice. And Ione finished the page, awesome. And I think it's Simon. It could be Simone, but I think it's Simon because I don't see the E. Got 205, awesome. I do apologize if you guys had just joined me and we finished our last sprint, but it looks like I'll be hosting all of these at 0100 Eastern Standard Time for America. I don't know the Greenwich Mean Time for that at this moment, and I'm a bit tired to look it up, but I will definitely have them all marked. It makes sense. It makes sense, Jacqueline. I'm glad that you still joined us, and I can understand getting set up for the day. I'm actually going to be bedding down because I do my writing between 11 p.m. and 3 in the morning. So for me, it is definitely time for me to sleep. Well, 11 p.m., 2300. I do go by military time. I'm so used to having to translate it to the 12-hour time that Americans use. But I had a really fun time. This was my experiment to see how sprinting was going to go, and I admit there's a lot more people that showed up than I thought was going to show up, uh, which is great. I like knowing that there are fellow night writers like myself and that they like to get words done like I do. If you would like, you could subscribe to my channel. I know that I haven't posted things in about a month. I'm working on a calligraphy workshop, and so I'm trying to do a lot of videos at once so that I can actually spread them out and get them done so that I can also work on more vlogs and things like that. I'm also querying and talking to my former agent about, you know, new potential agents. So I'm kind of like up in the air doing a lot of things right now. Um, Yeah, so in this one you don't in the description you don't see my social medias, but in the other ones I have all my social medias. Um, I think I've got my Twitter up there. I don't think I have my Facebook. That has a lot of family members, but I'm sure you can find it. Instagram's up there. Obviously the YouTube's up there. My Patreon's up there. It's like a tip jar, so you know, I have it there. I don't expect anything. And I will be posting on StreamYard notifications about, um, doing this as a recurring thing so that people can see them. I like to, as an outro, I like to do videos dressed in costume most of the time. And I do everything from calligraphy workshops, which are coming up, as well as ASMR speaking videos, because for some reason YouTube thinks I'm an ASMR channel. Go figure. Not sure. So, and of course, I like to write. So I appreciate you guys joining me, and I hope you guys who are still going to be up and writing get all the words you can. I set my alarm clock now. I only have to get actually up. Oh, I understand. Yeah, and I'm gonna go to sleep until about 1300. That's it's been like that since, the pandemic hit the world, and now I went from day job to night job, so it's all up in the air. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, or you sleep well for those like me who are going to be going to sleep, and write all those words. And I will see you guys back here at 0100 Eastern Standard Time, whoever wants to join. Have a great time. Bye, guys.